Hi everybody, my name is Dr. Brooklyn Storme and I'm the founder of the Private Practice Method. Thank you for joining me for another video. Today I want to talk with you about a hot topic in the industry, and that's a belief that counsellors aren't as qualified as other health professionals. You know, there's a belief that's been floating around our industry for what, to me anyway, seems like the longest time. I was working as a psychologist for just over 20 years. I've worked in mental health for 25, and I feel like for that entire time, counsellors have been hidden underneath this dark fog of perhaps not being as qualified as everybody else, almost like a stigma. In fact, I see it every day in various groups that I'm in online that I happen to be a member of. There seems to be a constant one-upping of one profession over another, and it really bothers me. In fact, I wrote a post about this on my social media recently. So if you like, you can go back and find it. It's on my personal profile. It's also on my business profile. Needless to say, by speaking out that counsellors are qualified and should be respected as other professions, my article caused quite the stir. My premise was that counsellors should absolutely be able to charge the same as any other helping professional, such as a social worker, an accredited mental health social worker, and a psychologist. Some of the flack that I copped for this belief was that counsellors didn't have the right to be charging anywhere near the fees of other health professionals because they weren't qualified and because they were working in an industry that wasn't regulated. My response to that is there are other helping professionals working in industries that also aren't regulated that do charge high fees, number one. Second of all, I'm not talking about people who have done a 2-day workshop in counselling. I'm talking about people who have completed tertiary education in counselling. Maybe they've obtained, a 4th-year degree, or they've even completed a master's in counselling. So I thought it'd be helpful to explore this a little bit further. I guess what comes up for me is that it is a hot topic. I would be very interested to know what you think constitutes the term qualified, and how qualified is qualified enough? What should qualified look like? And how specifically does a qualification lead to a quality of outcome when we know that there's meta-analysis that have been completed that have shown time and time again that it's less about the profession of the practitioner and more about the quality of the therapeutic relationship. That therapeutic alliance between the practitioner and the client is a better predictor of outcome than anything else. So counsellors, I believe, should absolutely charge their worth, which is decided by them and by their clients. It's not for other professions to dictate or determine what counsellors should be charging. Helping people to find fees that align with them, that feel right for them, is part of what's covered in the private practice method. And I love working with counsellors and any other practitioner from any other field that struggles charging their worth. But for now, if you're a counsellor, I would like to ask you to stop listening to other professionals in other fields and you just focus on you. Focus on your work, focus on your client base, and on the vision that you bring to practice. You get to choose what you want to charge. That right is yours and yours alone. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this topic, so don't hesitate to drop them in the comments below. If you found this video interesting, wonderful, please give it a like, and if you'd like to receive more, don't hesitate to pop over to the business page and hit follow. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a beautiful day. Bye guys.